This is incredibly rare. We're in Dublin, Ireland in February. Look how sunny it is. And we're about to board the most scenic train ride in Ireland. We're going from here, Dublin, Connolly Station, to Belfast. I'm Mike, the channel's DownieLive. Let's get started. I'm a Canadian adventure vlogger traveling all the way to Belfast, Northern Ireland for the Only Just Media Summit. And today's travel was supposed to be a smooth, easy, and beautiful 2-hour train ride from Dublin to Belfast. But things did not go as planned. I'll show you the trains, the stunning countryside, and as always, the bathrooms. And so to get started, let's go back to this morning. Well, today we are riding on one of Ireland's most scenic train rides. We're leaving here. We're currently in beautiful, sunny, rarely sunny Dublin, Ireland, and we are on our way to Belfast because we're going to a conference there. We'll actually be staying on a barge tonight in the heart of Belfast. That'll be very cool. But what I'm most excited about for this train is the fact that when I arrived in Dublin via Ryanair, it cost me 40 euros and took about an hour to get from the airport to downtown. And now I've literally walked out the front door of the hotel and I can already see the train station right there. The beauty of traveling by train is they generally start and finish right in the heart of downtown. So we are going on a 2-hour train ride. That should be beautiful, right along the coast, through an estuary, through the Midlands of Ireland. I'm very excited. So while the general station area is actually quite utilitarian, not the most beautiful station I've ever seen, but coming out to the actual rail area is much nicer. This is a very traditional train station, is what I'd expect. I love getting to a flight or a train station early and actually having time to sit down. And I mean, with all my travels, I don't actually have any time to get caught up on any of the reading I want to do, but thanks to Blinkist, who's also the sponsor of this video, I'm able to get caught up in just 15 minutes on some of my favorite books. Because Blinkist is the only app that takes the best insights and need-to-know information and condenses it down into 15-minute bites, whether you want to read it or listen to it. For example, I've been wanting to read The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, but I just haven't been able to make the time to do it. But with the Blinkist app, all I do is go in, I can search for the author, Malcolm Gladwell, find the book I'm looking for, and then sit back and relax and listen to it and take in all the important bits of that book in just 15 minutes. And thanks to Blinkist sponsoring this video, the first 100 people to sign up using the link in the description down below will get a free 7-day trial. And if they choose to stay on for longer than that, they'll get 25% off the full membership price. So that is only for the first 100 people. So I recommend you check that out. Again, if you don't want it, you can cancel at any time within your free 7-day trial period. So there's no harm in giving it a shot. And thank you, Blinkist, for making these train trips possible for me. such a beautiful experience. It's a very calm, quiet train.
very smooth, beautiful landscape, just so different from what I'm used to in Canada and the United States. I just love it. And I can't believe how lucky we got with this weather. And to top it off, a little Irish whiskey. Makes everything a little better.
Attention please, ladies and gentlemen, just have your attention for just a few moments. Unfortunately, the line ahead is currently closed between Lisburn and Lanyon Place Station, Belfast. Unfortunately, there seems to have been a fatality on the line, which means the line will probably be closed for a while.
Well, as you've just heard, there's been a fatality on the line, so we're disembarking, about to board another train which will take us to a closer station, and then from there they'll line some sort of other transportation for us, whether another bus or we'll see. So after the fatality was announced, if I'm honest, at this point I didn't really feel like it was appropriate to vlog or talk to the camera anymore. But essentially we were put onto a smaller train here, which has taken us to another nearby station, which was completely covered in police investigating and whatnot. But they guided all of us in a big group out onto the street where there were awaiting buses for us. And after about an hour's detour, took us to our final destination of Belfast, Northern Ireland. Well, that didn't go to plan. Started on a train, ended on a bus. So next we need to catch a taxi to get to our accommodation for the night. So we're gonna have 3 modes of transportation in one day. Could not have gotten a better taxi than this. These are great, tons of space. Now I get why they use them. And finally, after that long, beautiful train ride, but then the sort of longer experience with the added train and then a bus ride, we finally arrived here in Belfast. This is the harbor. Right there, that beautiful building is the Titanic Museum, because of course the Titanic was built here in Belfast. Now I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm staying there tonight. That's right, I've booked myself a little boat. I'm sleeping on a barge because I thought, why not? I should probably bring you up to speed. As you can tell, it's dark out. That's because right after I filmed that last segment, I fell asleep on the couch, but now we're awake. It's about 7:15 p.m. Like I said, we're gonna go explore a little bit, but I do have to be up at about 6:30 in the morning, and as you can tell, the jet lag is still affecting me, hence the nap, so I don't know how much we'll see tonight. Okay, if you're from here, can you please explain this? These 2 cars are facing each other, and I thought, oh, that's odd, one car's parked the wrong way, but no, they're parked the other way, they're parked the other way, he's parked the other way. It's every which way. It's a parking free-for-all, and I don't get it. So leave a comment if you know what's going on here. So yesterday on the train, I happened to sit next to a gentleman named John, and he was telling me a little bit about Belfast so I could be prepared when I got here. And he told me about Victoria Square, which is this mall in the center of town. It has this great domed roof and this staircase in the middle of it for no reason other than it has a viewing platform at the top. And he says it's the best free viewing area of Belfast. I'm running out of breath, so we're just gonna check it out. Instead of napping, I should have come to check this place out earlier when it was still sunny and you could still see outside. So if you like seeing interesting places to stay, I've started a whole playlist, and last night I stayed in a pod hotel in Dublin. That video is right here. You can also subscribe by clicking on my face right there. I'm Mike, the channel's DownieLive. I don't know where I'm going next, but I know I want you there with me. Thanks for watching. Bye.